Well, good viewers and listeners in, Heads Down Horde mode is available now, and it's nuttier than squirrel shit. Fear not though, Old Searle is here to help you survive the madness. So let's dive right in! Post haste! If you're aiming to complete all 50 waves, you're going to need a squad because in public matches, people drop out of this mode faster than John dropped out of community college. There's so many high damage dealing enemies that the only really viable classes are the Scout and the Heavy. A fully leveled sniper with the explosive headshot skill may have limited success, but they'll be of no help against the Guardians, of which there are many. The people I saw playing as soldiers were doing very little damage and ended up quitting early. Engineers are completely useless in this mode as you're not going to be building much of a base. That being said, my recommended team setup is 3 to 4 heavies and 1 to 2 scouts, depending on what classes your squad has leveled up. Take the explosive damage skills on the heavy and the health and shotgun damage skills on the scouts. Place the fabricator at either the east or west end of the map where you'll have the best sight lines. The heavies will be staying at the base. If you watch my heavy guide video, you'll know that I'm all about the salvo, so grab one at your earliest opportunity. In fact, since they're so plentiful, every heavy should have 2 on hand so they never run out. Build a weapons locker ASAP. Each heavy should have their own weapons locker, as keeping a stock of salvos is key to survival. Buy a second weapons locker for each heavy when funds allow, and upgrade them as soon as you can. Prioritize Guardians, as scouts will have trouble with them. Post up with the barrier at the back of the map and just hammer away. It's a good idea to designate one heavy to take out all the low-to-the-ground enemies, as aiming down with a salvo behind cover is a bad idea. On the boss wave, all the heavies should focus on the boss. Leave the smaller enemies to the scouts. For heavies with all the explosive damage stacks, the bosses will drop harder than my blotter on bingo night.
What the hell?
What? Everybody plays bingo, don't they?
No.
Oh, well, just edit that part out then.
Too late.
What?
We don't have enough time. We gotta get this uploaded.
Oh, as for the scouts, they should keep on the run the entire wave to keep the enemies from all bombarding the base at once. One scout should patrol the north perimeter of the map and the other the south. Your job is running interference and thinning out the scions and smaller enemies. Let the heavies deal with the Guardians, as their shields are a pain to take down for a scout, particularly with the Nasher. Which reminds me, the chappies don't drop overkills in this mode, so you're gonna have to buy one from the fabricator. It's power well spent though, as it has much better range and stopping power. Focus mainly on the scions. Dodge their first shot and rush them to bait out a melee or charge attack, as these cause far less damage than their explosive counterparts, especially if you have the brawler skill equipped. Try to also keep them between you and other enemies, as their big roider bodies will block incoming damage. The rage skill is also a good one to take, not for the health return alone, but because it triggers the health regen the moment you cause damage. This, when combined with the recovery boost skill, will make you nearly invincible as long as you're dealing out damage. Between waves or during a break in the action, bring salvos back for the heavy in case they run out. On the boss wave, continue this strategy, but be mindful of where the boss is. Just try to avoid it. After wave 30, when the enemies do double damage, the scouts should dial back their strategy and post up at the north and south choke points. Grab a salvo and just do your best to thin out the herd. Oh, and don't have either class use turrets in this mode, as stationary targets out of cover are as dead as my kids. I outlived all of them! And that's it! This mode is chaotic and you'll likely run into trouble at times no matter what. But when you do, just think, is this what old Cyril would do in my position? And you won't go far wrong. Till next time, fare thee well, fuckers! If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment and a like. It helps us get more exposure on the YouTubes. And while you're at it, why not subscribe? We put out shit like this every week.